What's up, everybody? So, beautiful day out. It's nice and warm. I don't think I'm gonna be able to set that there. Beautiful day out, nice and warm. About to head out to my parents' place. Go see them. Got to get a bunch of work done today too, though. But yeah, headed out that way. Nothing too exciting today. Might need to go buy some dress clothes for the wedding this weekend. Since all mine... Sorry about all this noise. Since most of mine don't fit me that well. Or my mom doesn't think a lot of them look too presentable. So, yeah, I might get some of that done today. But that's about it. Yeah, rocking the Michelangelo headband today. Because my hair is getting out of control. Donnie shirt. But yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I'll check in later. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I know I said eventually I want to start some sort of podcast for when I'm driving or I have times I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. I just listen to the podcast and it sparks something in my head. And that thing in my head is just kind of who I'm surrounding myself with, and things like that, and the person who I want to be. The person who I want to be is someone who's always trying to get better, who's always trying to learn new things, who's always trying to figure out things about myself, and never just stopping and thinking I know it all. I know I don't know as much as so many different people. There's so many different, there's always someone smarter, there's always someone better in everything that you do, or that you want to do. So to think that you're the best and not always have that I want to learn type of mentality can kind of be a detriment. And if there's people that I'm surrounding myself with that don't want to learn more, they don't want to just get better at anything they do, and they think they are the best, or know that or think they're the best at something, which they aren't. No one is. And not using things as like learning and just always think they have an answer for something, which I need to work on myself. I always try to have an answer for everything. A lot of times it's saying my answer is I don't know, but I can try to find out, or I can learn more about it, which is a good way to go about it. But those people that just think they need to answer everything and aren't like, oh, what's your opinion on it, or do you have any views on that, and aren't trying to learn themselves, I don't think I necessarily want to surround myself with those people, because I'm trying to grow more, and I want everyone to be trying to grow more. So, I don't know, just a random thought. It wasn't as clear as it's in my head right now. But yeah, just surrounding myself more with people that are wanting to constantly learn and constantly be better, and know more things and things like that, not just think they know it all. So, yep, that's it for now. Just my little thought of the day. Alright, so another thought now that just came through to me is, I had a pretty good weekend this weekend. A lot of just positive things happen to me, and sometimes I have preached to myself that once I'm more positive and I have a better mindset on things, just more good things happen to me. And one thing in particular, as I'm sitting here driving, I was thinking about was there's a lot of food related good things that happen to me. So I'll just talk about a couple of them. But basically, first one of them, not the first one, because there's other ones that I can't think of right now, but one of them, we went to Mod Pizza, as you might have saw in that vlog. I think that was my birthday vlog. One of the vlogs. So we went to Mod Pizza, me and Rachel, and I was in front of Rachel, and I got my mod size pizza. It's a pretty big pizza. And I look back, and she was getting a smaller pizza, a tiny little kids one, and I was just kind of confused. I'm like, why are you getting that one? I thought you wanted, and she's like, oh, well, they just started making it. And then I was like, well, you could have got the bigger one. You can get back in line. We'll get the bigger one for you. That kind of, and she's like, no, it's okay. And I've been in that place before where you just don't, it's busy. You don't want to ask. You'll just deal with it. And in the past, those situations just kind of have like been a not good situation. I have a lot of food situations where things don't go the correct way for me. Sometimes I think it might be the way I handle it or I go about things. But anyway, so when you're checking out, the lady was like, oh, so what did you guys have? And I was like, oh, I had a bigger size pizza, and she had one of the smaller size. I'm not sure what it's called, but she originally wanted the bigger size, but they just started making that for her, and she didn't want to bother them. So the lady's like, oh, no, we'll get you. And she ended up making one. So then I paid, and we were waiting for our stuff. We got our stuff. We were about to leave, and then the lady was like, hey, come here real quick. And she gave us a smaller one. She said we were going to have to throw it out anyways. So just by asking, we changed the whole situation. So, like, you can't be afraid to ask for something. Sometimes people get it. If they don't, who cares? Like, you at least asked and you took that opportunity, and that happened. So we even got rewarded and got a little small pizza that they would have to throw out, so we got extra pizza, and Arnold ended up eating it later that night because we had an extra pizza and she didn't eat all of hers. So that's what ended up happening with that. Then another food related one, yesterday when we went out, we got all this food, and we were gonna just like, one of the meals came with fries, and they kept asking us, do you want fries? Do you want fries too? I'm like, I think it just comes with that meal. And they're like, yeah, it does come with that, baby. So then when I was waiting for the guy to finish up making our order and stuff, he was talking to me, and he's like, oh, do you want some, or did you have fries or whatever? I'm like, yeah, just with the meal or whatever, and we were gonna share them, you know. We don't need that many. And the guy ended up making a bunch of fries, threw them in my bag of food or whatever, so we didn't have to necessarily share, and we got some free fries. So just by like talking, being nice, having a good attitude about things, we came out successful. Oh, I know the other story I wanted to think of too. It wasn't necessarily food, but we did a little shopping yesterday. So we went to some thrift stores and things like that, or they were like thrifty kind of like upscale kind of stores, whatever. And one of them had the exact members only jacket I needed for my Steve Harrington cosplay, and I was like, sweet, this is awesome. But when I went to like mess with it, the one I wanted, the zipper didn't work right. Like, it was really hard to zip down. I felt like I was gonna tear it off. The bottom was a little bent and stuff, so I like got it to where I needed a zip, like if I was the character and stuff. I'm still planning on buying it because I really wanted it, because I was super excited I found the exact one I needed. But it wasn't super expensive, but it was kind of expensive. You know, like for like a thrift store, it would have been expensive. Let's just say that. So I go up there, and just like the thing I said, if you don't ask, you never know what might happen. So I said, hey, the zipper on this, like, I really like to buy this, but the zipper on it is like not working very well. It like doesn't zip at all, and it's like kind of broken. Is there any way that I could just get some sort of discount? And she's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, you don't ask, you don't get a discount, right? Like, they don't know that the zipper is not working. They're going to assume everything's good. It's not like they test the zippers and everything before they go and give you, or they're like asking, or they're trying to give you discounts on everything and making sure everything works. It should be a great business model now and think about it. Like, if you're training your employees to check everything's working. I know it'd take a little bit longer, but it's like showing extra that you care. Like, they're checking the zippers and the buttons on the pants and everything, that you have everything and it is all working properly before you buy their product. That might be actually a good thing. You know how they like show you your pizza, like at certain pizza delivery places, before you even like pay for it and stuff, and like, this is what you ordered, right? Like, I think Pizza Hut does that. And does everything great, blah, blah, and then maybe they'll discount, or maybe they'll make you a new one if it's not good. Those types of things. So it's great quality, or customer service. But anyways, so then the girl ends up giving me 50% off on the thing because the zipper didn't work. Like, I got it half off, and it was a great deal because I already was going to buy it even if it was full price, but I got half off on it just for asking. So I guess the moral story is, to have a positive attitude, just ask sometimes, and be nice about it. If you're asking and trying to be a jerk about it, it's probably not going to work out for you. But just ask sometimes, and who knows? Maybe you'll be rewarded, and things will turn out great for you. So I think sometimes things don't go wrong. Maybe I'm not in as positive mindset, and that might be why they go wrong, or I don't handle the situations the correct way. But I'm trying to train myself to be way more positive, think about things in a totally different way, and just ask people, be nice to people, have conversations with people. Things can turn out pretty great for you. So I know this is a long ramble, and this might be a long vlog today just because this is like a 7-minute video, but just wanted to say that as I'm driving and thinking about things in the car. This is the kind of stuff like I think about, but that I would just kind of string together and put on a podcast once I figure out how to do that successfully. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. But yeah, that's my little random rave. I'll check in later. So as I was just sitting here thinking, what I just talked about, being more positive, asking for things, and even if it just sounds it's out of the norm, just asking. What can hurt from asking? I was also thinking about what I talked about a little bit earlier, is surrounding myself with people who don't think they know it all and always trying to learn and things like that. I obviously didn't just out of the blue just think of being more positive is going to get me more things, and if I just ask, that kind of thing. I think I learned a lot of that from other people. I think one of people that I did learn that from, just by like observing things and seeing things and how that works out, is my buddy James Wolfgar. And just, he's always been just, the majority of the time, a very positive person about everything, and looks the right direction in things. And I've seen him put that in practice tons of times, where you just don't know unless you ask, kind of thing. Like we'll be at conventions, we might need some extra passes for our group or things like that. He asks, he words it the right way, he is nice to the people, and a lot of times we get what we need. We need a corner booth, we need this or that. He just is very positive about it, goes about the right ways to ask people things, and a lot of times we get a lot of things because he asks in the correct way, and he is just positive and great about it. And I think, shout out to him, that like a lot of times, I don't think where I get a lot of my ideas, but I think some of my friends and the people I surround myself with positively kind of demonstrate and give me these ideas that are helping to better myself. So I just wanted to say that, and kind of connect the ideas of what I've been talking about anyways together, because I know I say sometimes all this stuff doesn't make sense together, but like I'm starting to kind of connect the dots and figure out how lots of things link together and things like that. So that's it. I know this is going to be a long vlog just because I'm chatting and saying all this stuff, but I just wanted to make that comment. Miel's trying to attack my red nose. Ah! You got it? That's my nose. That's my nose, Miel. Give me my nose back. Meow. Oh, tail to the face. Thumper. Give me that nose. Oh no, the computer! Out here removing license plates because my dad's getting a new car, so I was told to remove his license plate. Miller is just hanging out in the yard over here behind me, and Miel's just in the door being all jealous that Miller gets to be outside. Birthday cake. My parents got me a turtle sundae birthday custard cake. So it's like all custard ice cream and turtle sundae on top. Woo woo. Birthday cake. My parents got me a turtle sundae birthday custard cake. So it's like all custard ice cream and turtle sundae on top. Woo woo.
I'm okay. Thank you. My Sundays are better than others, I guess.
Hey,
I'm so happy to
what
see
you guys doing?
Albert, how are you, Alice? I've been thinking about you since
Is someone home?
deposition.
Yeah, it's like you said, Sundays are better than others.
So that's it for today. Got a bunch of work done, caught up with some people.
Just trying to remember anything that might help.
That's about it. So talk to all of you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and peace.